Hello everyone, in today's video let's discuss what is BEP. So as many of you know, BEP it's nothing but BIM Execution Plan. So basically with the help of what we are able to easily understand its execution plan for what? For BI, right? So execution plan means it contains like many items. For example, it contains naming convention, it contains for example software to be used, it contains for example the folder structures, it contains which common data environment we need to use, it also contains what exactly we need to deliver and what are the file formats. So basically, as you know, like when we, for example, plan a wedding, so we like create one, let's say, execution plan on the paper. Like for example, how many people we need to invite and what exactly we need to prepare the food and how we are going to arrange the or decorate the stage. Many things we plan, right? Like before execution. In the same way, when we want to implement BIM, before that we need to prepare BIM execution plan. Okay, so BIM execution plan, we create in Word format, and later we share this plan in PDF format to every stakeholder, right? So now every stakeholder will be aware about again what are all the naming conventions we are following. Naming convention for the container, information container, that is nothing but your maybe model files, BIM model file. It also contains like which softwares we are going to use. For example, are we going to use Revit, we are going to use Navisworks, we are going to use for example maybe any other software, and what are the versions of softwares here. Okay, for example Revit we are using 2025, so Navisworks also we are using 2025. Are we going to use any civil 3D file or civil 3D software? What is the again version of that? Maybe also it is like 2025. So we will be, every stakeholder will be aware about the requirements and opportunities. In the same way, it contains information on folder structure, like what exactly the folder structure we need to follow, maybe WIP, like shade, okay, for example published. What are all the folder structures we are going to follow, because everyone will remain on the same page. And also which common data environment we are going to use. As you know, common data environment, which is nothing but cloud platform on which all the stakeholders will be get connected. So are we going to use like common data environment? Then what is the platform and how we are going to use it, and what will be the roles responsibility for each and every person involved in the project for CD, and which CD platform we are going to use, right? Maybe for example we are going to use Autodesk Construction Cloud, we are going to use maybe Trimble Connect. So what exactly the common data environment we are going to use. Okay, then the next thing, it contains like what are the deliverables and file format, what exactly we need to deliver, and what are the file formats. Like we need to deliver, let's say, one BIM model, okay, and we need to deliver for example federated model, okay, let's say we need to deliver clash reports, okay, we need to deliver drawings. So all of for all of these things, what are the file formats? Like for BIM model we need to deliver, let's say if you are developing model in Revit, then we need to maybe like send RVD file format, and also the client maybe they require IFC file format, and for the same BIM model maybe the client will require NWC file format, NWD file format, and DWFX file format. Okay, what are all the file formats they require? For federated model also, what is the file format they require? Let's say they require NWF file format, they require NWD file format. For clash reports, what is the file format? Like that, for drawings also, what is the file format? So all of these things will be mentioned and agreed in the BEP. At the end, BEP is nothing but, I can say, it's agreement document between all of the stakeholders involved in one particular project.